welcome. So I have designed this mini flow for an easier, faster and less painful birth. So you can repeat this flow or just a few of the poses every other day during the last trimester and on the big day, depending on how you feel, to help baby find a way. So by the way, I'm Juliette from luluyoga.eu. I'm a certified prenatal and postnatal yoga teacher, and I'm pregnant with my second child, late third trimester, so it's gonna come soon. And I help moms or future moms to feel strong and empowered and in shape during their pregnancy, but also afterwards. So if you're new here, don't hesitate to hit subscribe for safety tips, trimester-specific yoga flows, and so much more. Right, let's get started. So find an easy sit. You can have a few props. If at the maternity, usually they give you yoga balls or yoga mats or maybe cushions or something like this, but you can bring your own. So I've got a bolster, I've got blocks, but you will see and choose how you want to modify the poses. But first, we're just going to start by closing our eyes. Take a nice deep inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. One more time. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. One last time. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Now take some time, a few seconds to arrive here and now. Forget about what you were doing before, about your to-do list. Just be present. And have a quick look at yourself, at your body. We're going to quickly scan down from the top of our head, watching, observing ourselves, going down our face, our ears, not judging, not trying to change anything, just watching, going down, shoulders. Keep going down, don't try and stay too long at one zone. Keep scanning down evenly, reaching the belly. Take 1 second to acknowledge your baby, your connection with your baby. Now we're reaching the hips, the thighs, your knees and the point of contact between your knees and your hands. Feel the warmth circulating. Keep going down the legs, the calves, the ankles, the feet, and each one of your toes. Now bring your awareness back to your breath. Don't try to change it, just observe the rhythm, the depth. And observe what is moving. With each inhale, what is inflating? Is it your chest, your diaphragm, your belly, or even your shoulders? And when you exhale, feel your muscles relaxing. Beautiful. Now come back to the present moment, to the room, hear the noises around you. And we're going to put both of our hands on our belly for a short pranayama, so a breathing exercise called belly breathing. So as simple as that, we're just going to breathe with our belly. So we're inhaling through the nose, inflating our belly as much as we can, like it's a balloon. And then we're exhaling, pulling the baby in. So we're hugging the baby in with our belly, with our abs, gently pulling our belly button towards our spine. Inhale, inflate the belly. Exhale, hug the baby in. Inhale, inflate. Exhale, hug the baby in. Now feel free to keep going, press me on pause and keep going as long as you wish. I'm just going to show you another breathing exercise that's really good when we feel hot, a bit too hot. So on the day of labor it's amazing, but also when we feel angry or a bit heated. It's called Shitali. So we're just going to roll our tongue like this to inhale, so, and then exhale with the nose. So inhale through the tongue, exhale through the nose. And this is going to help to cool down the body, but also the mind. So again, feel free to press me on pause and to keep going with this press if you like it. Now, we're going to go on the mat for the few poses. And again, it's not like in regular flow, it's just a bunch of poses that are amazing to prepare your body for birth and on the day of labor to help you out. But feel free to modify each pose depending on what your body needs, and also feel free to just do one of the poses or some of the poses or all of them as much as you like. So let's put ourselves in all fours. So my shoulders are stacked right above my wrists and my hips are right above my knees, okay? So as simple as that, we're just gonna do a few cat-cows. So when you inhale, you're just gonna arch your back, but just a little. You don't want to be uncomfortable here. So it's not a regular cat-cow, it's a pregnancy cat-cow. So you're just going to slightly arch your back a little bit. Just look up, inhale, and exhale. Push on your fingertips, round your back and look at your belly button. Inhale, arch. Exhale, look at your belly button, push on your hands and stretch these shoulders. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Keep going as much as you like, but this is a very good way to warm up your spine and to stretch your upper back as well. You can press me on pause, keep going. Again, feel free, this is your practice, this is your body. We're just going to keep going now with some hip circles. So simply do some circles. Here you can open your legs a little bit more so there's not right under our hips anymore, but make some place for the baby. So let's do some big circles with our hips. Really trying to reach as far as we can to the back and forward. Again, at any point, if you feel like you don't have enough space for the belly, Widen your stance, open your legs more. If this is uncomfortable, if you feel like you're pressing the baby, you can skip this. You can make smaller circles. Please adapt the pose to your needs, to your body. Never hurt yourself. There we go. Let's keep breathing. Now we can come back to a neutral position, to that tabletop position, and we're going to do some Anjaneyasana. So you can take your left foot and put it on the left side of your hand. You can help yourself if it's hard to reach, and we're just going to move our knee backward. So I'm just going to do this until I find that I can go up on my knee and feel my right thigh, my psoas, stretching. So I'm just going to stay up like this, and again, based on the size of our belly, we might want to move our foot to the left a little bit more. And if it's too intense, again, you can bring your knee a little bit closer forward. Okay, so once you've found your Anjaneyasana, try and bring your hips towards the mat. Okay, so here it's a bit stuck with my belly, so I'm just going to move my foot to the left. Inhale, open your shoulders, and exhale down. One more breath here. Beautiful. Let's move on to the next side. Slowly, slowly. No rush here. Again, you can help yourself with your hand. Find your pose. Find a point where you feel this stretching, but not so much that it hurts, you know. So we just want to not forget to hug the baby in. So we don't want to have the belly out and arch our back too much. So we hug the baby in, we're using our abs here, and we activate the glute. Once again, find your pose, open your right leg if needed, and try and keep engaged your glutes and your abs here. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. And also this pose is amazing for the preparation of the birth, because you're engaging your glutes and your abs, and you're working on that stamina that you need on Labor Day. All right, let's go out of this pose slowly, and we're going to go into Malasana. So for this pose, you might want to have some blocks or a cushion not too far from you. I'm just going to start with my right foot. My right toes are outside of my mat, and my right heel is on the mat. I'm doing the same on the other side, and here I am. So I'm just going to turn so you can see me, but basically this is the pose. So try and find your Malasana. You might want to use some blocks so you can sit down on them, especially on the day of labor. During the preparation, during the last trimester, you kind of want to try and engage your thighs, your glutes, and your pelvic floor to strengthen these muscles. So on the day of labor, if you want to be in this pose to help baby find a way, it's an excellent pose. But it's kind of hard to maintain, so you want to work on these muscles so on the day of labor, you're strong enough to keep holding the pose. But again, on the day of labor, feel free to sit down so you have the benefits of the pose without being too tired. So there it is. And now we're just gonna gently take these away. And also don't hesitate to move during this pose. So you don't have to stay static like this. You can lift some toes, left and right. You can bring one hand on one side and the other hand to the sky. Keep breathing. So feel free to add any movement that feel right, that feel good. Right, let's get out of the pose slowly. And we're going to do a child pose. So child pose, you open your knees as wide as you want, really. And here, the regular child pose would want you to put your forehead to the mat and to walk. But this can be uncomfortable because, as you can see, my belly is touching already. So I'm going to use my bolster. Try and find a pose that feels right. This, for instance. So feel free to use props, feel free to change the pose a little as long as you feel comfortable and that you can rest in this pose for a few minutes. Breathe. So if you have a yoga ball or if you have a chair as well, you can totally lay on this chair and modify this pose as needed. So now you can stay seated or you can put yourself in your Savasana. So you might not have the time or you might not want to do this on the day of labor, but I strongly advise you to do this in preparation of the big day. So I'm just going to put myself in a left side Shavasana. So I'm just going to use my bolster in between of my legs because I think it's comfortable. You can close your eyes. You can also use a block as a pillow. There you go, find your Shavasana. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. One more time, inhale. And let it all out. We're going to shut down our body, muscle by muscle, starting from our toes, our feet, relax your ankles, relax your calves, feel the points of contact with the floor and feel it melt on the floor. Relax your knees, your thighs, your hips. Your lower back, your belly. You can put one hand on your belly, feel the connection with your baby. Relax your chest, shoulders, your arms and hands. Relax your neck. Feel your head heavy on the floor, on the cushion. Feel every muscles of your face relaxing one by one. Your jaw, your tongue, your eyelids. Your eyes are looking backward. Even your hair, relax. Your entire body is heavy, melting down on the floor. Now, visualize yourself wherever you will give birth. Visualize yourself rested right after labor with your baby in your arms. Everything went well. The baby is smiling at you. You're smiling at them. You're released. You have no more fears, no more anxiety, just pure happiness. You're both falling asleep with a smile on your face. Capture this feeling, this confident feeling that everything's going to be okay. Capture it. And try and keep this moment, this feeling, like a picture, like a memory, close to your heart. And slowly bring your awareness back to here and now. Hearing the sounds around you, the temperature of the room, the points of contact with the floor beneath you. Now extend this awareness to your extremities. Maybe move your toes, your fingertips, slowly bringing your body back to life. You can move your joints, wrists and ankles. Move anything you'd like to come back here and now. Slowly, keeping your eyes closed, you're going to bring yourself back to a sitting position. Try not to use your abs, so use your hands, use your elbows, but keep your eyes closed. It doesn't matter where you land. Try and stay in this state as long as possible. Feel your body floating a little bit more. Take a nice deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. One more time, in through the nose and out through the mouth. Bring your hands together, sign of gratitude for showing up for yourself and your baby today. Put your hands close to your heart, in contact with your breathing, with your heartbeat. Slowly open your eyes. Namaste. Alright, thank you for watching. If you want, I've actually put together a mini birth guide So head over to my website, Lulu Yoga, so LULU yoga.eu, and you can download for free this mini birth guide. And if you like the video, don't hesitate to like it, and I hope to see you soon around here. Namaste. Also, if you wonder if you can or can't do a certain pose during pregnancy, don't hesitate to write it down in one comment, and I'll love to maybe make a video about it. Right, bye!